People say what I preach is not uplifting because it's focused on the great tribulation that we're currently in right now, judgment upon the churches, and judgment day that's fast approaching. One guy even told me that the only thing I should be preaching is the love of Christ, period. He said, after all, doesn't it say, and God does say those things, but in Jeremiah chapter 15, the argument's being made, art not that thou, thee, our Lord, our God? Therefore we will wait upon thee, for thou hast made all these things. In other words, they're saying to God, come on, Lord, you really wouldn't do these terrible things that you're talking about, would you? Here comes God's answer. Thus saith the Lord. Now this is God speaking. Such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, the dogs to deter, the fowls of the heavens and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. In other words, this idea of coming to God and saying, hey, after all, you're a God of love. Yes, but finally, God has an end, and that end is the end of the world. We have to read the whole Bible, and not just the Bible, the comforting statements about God's love and mercy. Yes, they're great comforts, but finally, there comes an end.